Hey, you guys, welcome back. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel, growing this channel. This is the fastest this channel has ever grown. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Tonight, we finally have the wildly twisted conclusion to what happened with Jussie Smollett when he was sentenced today after being found guilty. Before I get into the complete analysis of what happened tonight in this wild turn of events, I am going to back up and give you guys a little bit of info about how we got to this place and how it ended. Now, before I do, hit that notification, hit that like button, hit that share button, and continue to grow this channel. Thank you, everybody. Now, I've made previous videos concerning Jussie Smollett, in which he said he was attacked in Chicago in 2019. I'm going to back up and give you guys a little article. All right, so following racist and homophobic comments, the star from Fox's Empire said that he was brutally attacked Tuesday morning in Chicago. Now, this happened in 2019. Around 2 a.m. Tuesday, the 36-year-old actor Jussie Smollett was walking in the 300 block of East North Lower Water Street when two men assaulted him after yelling racist and homophobic remarks. During the assault, the men wrapped the noose around the actor's neck and poured a chemical on him, the police said in a statement. While the Chicago Police Department said it's taking the matter very seriously and investigating it as a hate crime, they started their, investigation. So, according to TMZ, where this article came from, the two attackers were allegedly both white men and wearing ski masks, and among other derogatory statements, screamed, "This is MAGA country," which, if you don't know, that is Donald Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again, the MAGA country." Multiple outlets are also reporting Smollett received racist and homophobic hate mail prior to the attack. The FBI Chicago field office was already investigating the incidents, but had no comment on the matter. The incident could be a test for Chicago PD and its ability to properly investigate hate crimes. The police department's civil rights unit, which is tasked with investigating potential hate crimes, had just two investigators at the time of this particular report, compared with the New York Police Department's Hate Crimes Task Force, which has 26 officers and 2 civilians. The DOJ recommended the department provide better training to supervisors, detectives, and officers on identifying and reporting hate crimes. The Chicago Police Department numbers around hate crimes, according to 2007, they had about 132 hate crimes based on race or ethnicity. Now, again, this is just to give you guys a little bit of background in this case. And of course, during the time that this happened, Empire, which aired on Fox, was an extremely popular TV series, even though it was getting to its series finale at the time. Jussie Smollett was actually immediately taken seriously, but as details began to unravel, and again, this was literally shocking. As details started to unravel about Jussie Smollett, and it was seen that the attackers, whom he said was Caucasian, were actually 2 extras that worked on the set that said that Jussie actually was paying them to stage this attack. And as more and more information came out, and as this was being investigated, and like I said, this was an extremely high priority case for Chicago. Jussie Smollett was initially charged, then it was dropped, then he was recharged. So this is actually what he was convicted for in the 5 of the 6 accounts with disorderly conduct. First, telling police officer he was a hate crime victim. Second, telling officer he was a battery victim. Third, telling detectives he was a hate crime victim. Fourth, telling the detectives he was a battery victim. Fifth, telling detectives again he was a battery victim. And then the sixth one he was found not guilty on was telling the second detective he was an aggravated battery victim. Now, again, he was convicted of 5 of the 6 crimes. Now, again, this was to give you guys a little bit of background. Now I'm going to get into the explosive finale, and this is very triggering. Trigger warning. I'm about to play it right now. Trigger warning, guys.
I'm fashioning the following sentence, and here's your sentence. I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. I know that if you're going to try to make a living and do some of the things you do, you may have to go to other places, New York and Los Angeles. You can do those things. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106. You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine. And you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today, right here, right now. Mr. Smollett, though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, you just saw that very explosive ending. Like I said, I've been following this case since day one. This was actually one of my earliest YouTube videos. Go back and watch that video. This was shocking. He got 5 months in prison, which is basically around 150 days. He had to pay $120,000 in restitution and like a $20,000 fine. His probationary standards are very light. He is afforded the opportunity to travel, do his work. He just at least needs to check in at least by phone, which is very generous. Now, everybody on social media is talking about this case as per he was found guilty a few months ago and now he has been sentenced. Some people are saying it was too light. Some people are saying it was too long. Me personally, I'm just going to say this. Due to what happened and the sad energy right now we have surrounding racism and looking just at the facts, he does appear to actually be guilty. Right now, a lot of people are actually speaking on his behalf, primarily his lawyers and his family, which is well expected. He is afforded an appeal just like anyone else found guilty. But again, this was just all the way sad. And then the way he had that outburst at the end, people are actually calling him crazy. Some people are saying it's Illuminati. Some people are saying it's very Epsteinish. So I want you guys to go in the comments and talk about this. I'm also going to leave the number for the Lifeline hotline. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Until the next time, be safe.